Here we go. It's story time. Alright. So I didn't want to kind of tell this to a lot of people, but earlier yesterday, like around 5 o'clock, I was at work, and mind you, let me give you some context to this story. Like, I've been working at the same place for about 2 years now, and I want to kind of mention this place directly, but people might know already where I work at. Long story short, they've been casually moving me on to like night shift. Like, I was strictly always in the morning shift, and that was my preferred shift. I liked it. You get in there early, you get out early, around 2 o'clock, and I feel like I have a lot more to do throughout the day. But as time went by, people started leaving, or the crew started changing, and eventually I got kind of like, put off onto the night shift, and I did not like it. But I agreed to it in the sense as like, oh, I'm helping y'all out, y'all need it, I'll do it. Mind you, many times I was like, hey, I don't like the night shift. Can you hire somebody so you could replace the person that you needed to replace and not have me, because I was originally morning shift. I had already gotten like a couple more employees, and they had low key put them in the morning shift, and just because they couldn't close, they would never put them. And I thought it was not fair, but you know what? It be like that, and I know how it is. So as time went by, like, I kind of learned to accept that I was never gonna be put back in the morning shift, and I was getting used to closing, since it's not extremely hard. You got a lot of less customer activity, and nobody really messes with you, so I was kind of okay with it. But ultimately, I disliked it because I felt like whenever I close at night, I go to sleep late, wake up late, and start my day late, and not really get nothing done around the house. Which, like, in the mornings when I wake up for work, when I was opening, I would get up early and go to work early, and then get out, and then clean up here and there, do my yard work and mess with my plants. And by the end of the day, by the time my wife got home, she would cook up whatever she was gonna cook up, and she'll call me in from whenever I was outside, kind of like, hurry up, it's time to go inside and eat. And I would like do my thing, finish up, and then we'd have a great day. Now when I close, it's not exactly always like that. First of all, I go to sleep late. She always has to sleep early because she wakes up early, and she also gets night shifts, but it's not always like that. So our schedules will fluctuate. Mind you at hand, that was a little bit of the context of why I did not like this to begin with. So my boss's boss is at work that day, and honestly, I didn't even know she was the regional manager. I thought it was somebody else, but when I was in another location, she was the regional there. So she stopped by, and I had already finished everything. Like, mind you, I cleaned up everything. There's no customers. Nothing is really going down but cleaning. And I'm already towards the end. It was already 5 o'clock, and that's when the customers died down to begin with. Like, there's no action, no whatsoever. So she comes around and tells me something about, like, a beard mask, a face mask for beards. And I understand, yeah, I work with food, and I completely agree. But first of all, like, no one ever tells me anything of it, first off. Second, I'm the closer. Like, I'm only really working with nobody. Like, every now and then, I get a customer, maybe 5 customers at the end of the day. So she tells me something about my face mask, and that already in itself, like, I'm like, all right, you know what, I'll do it, whatever. I'll put on whatever I always put on to, like, cover it. So then I have a baklava, which is basically a guard, or I basically put it and it covers my beard, and I get to put up my hair in a bun or in the back, and it covers it all. And then she tells me, we're not allowed to use this, blah, blah, blah. And I get it. Ultimately, we're not supposed to, but no one has ever really told me nothing, and I do not agree with it. Like, and I understand, so my short temper, and I feel like every time I'm at a job for about a year, I always start finding reasons to like not wanting to be there. And I know this is a personal thing that I have to work on. I've been trying to work on this, and I'm wondering why I don't like routine, or what it is that always makes me like around the 1 year mark make me not want to be there no more, want to change. And I normally been doing this for about 5 to 7 years now. Like I work at a place for about a year, and then around the 1 year mark everything just starts irking me. Like I just don't want to be there no more. I need change. And I ultimately feel like I need to find a job that just make me happy. And that place was kind of perfect. Like I was super close commute home from here to there. It was not the best pay, but it's not the worst either for the around the area that I'm at out here in Laredo. It was okay pay. So I wasn't really complaining when it came to a lot of things, just that simple things. And I know I have a horrible aspect of taking orders. Like, mind you, there's certain people or a lot of people that tell me what to do, and I'll do it. But it always has to be that demeanor of how you say it and how you tell somebody to do something. To top it all off, it's sometimes the wrong time, wrong day. Long story short, she told me to put that thing on. I couldn't take it. I was about that time, and I left. And I hated that I did that again. I normally don't walk out of places. I normally try to put my 2 weeks. But yesterday, I just took that split decision of finally leaving. And every ounce of my body was telling me, just think it over. Ask them for a second chance, or work something out with them. Let them know that it's not too late. And right now, as I speak, I still feel like there's a little bit I could do, because I'm scheduled at 1. Mind you, it's 12:04 right now. And I know I walked out, and I know it's done for. If I'm really going to take that decision, or I already took that decision, so I need to run with it, because it looks horrible going back with your tail between your legs. And mind you, I feel like I won't be comfortable there anymore. And yeah, there's no turning back now. So I'm going to not only look for a new job, because I can't just be here all day. I mean, I can, but I feel like I want to make it in this content creation eventually, but I'm not going to sit here and not get money while I'm doing it. So I welcome y'all to this new growth that I got going. And if you like my content, follow and share, and you'll be some of the ones that launched me into the new algorithm that these new content creators have going, find so hard to achieve. I just wanted to let y'all know that, and thank y'all for y'all's time. See you guys.